Hello students. Today we are going to study chapter 5, okay, and that is introduction to Euclid's geometry, okay. So actually this is very easy chapter, okay, and there are not much of like difficult topics, okay. So only we have to talk about Euclid's 5 postulates. So we are saying Euclid, okay. So actually Euclid is a name of a great mathematician, okay. So he was a Greek mathematician in the sense he is from Greece, okay. So Greek mathematician, and he is mainly known for his works in geometry, okay. So he studied many things, and like he not studied, actually he introduced the term geometry. That is why he is also known as the father of geometry, okay. So that is why he studied through the number of shapes, okay. The you will come to know later on that he has done many works in the field of geometry, okay. So that is why he is known as the father of geometry. So in this case, in this chapter we will not learn many things about him. Actually we are only going to learn the 5 postulates which he has given, and for that I want you to turn page number 82 from your NCERT book and go through the postulates, okay, which are not very difficult for you to understand, and we'll go quickly through it. And this chapter is not quite lengthy also, so okay, so we'll just quickly finish it off. So the first postulate, if you see in page number 82, is a straight line may be drawn from any point to any other point. So that was postulate 1. From any point to any other point, I can randomly choose the point, okay. So like I'll choose it here, so I can draw a straight line from this point to this point. See, that means from any point to other I can draw a straight line no matter where I will choose it, okay. Suppose from this point only, if I choose another point here, I can draw a straight line, isn't it? If I choose here also, I can draw a straight line. So from one point to any other point I can draw a straight line. So this is quite very easy one, right? So but you remember one thing, like as I already told you in class 8 also, only one line can be drawn, only one such line can be drawn, isn't it? Because from two different points only one line can pass, okay. So next, a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. So what do we call the terminated line? So if you remember what we studied in class 8, you might know that the terminated line is called a line segment, isn't it? So suppose terminated line means it has two endpoints, right? See, this is the terminated line, or simply a line segment. So it can be produced indefinitely, means I can produce it till anywhere I want. See, this is the simple case, okay. I can produce it to anywhere I want, okay. Next, a circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. So from any point I give you, I can draw a circle using this as a center, okay. I can put the compass here and with any radius. If I am asked to draw a circle of radius 4 cm, then I'll simply measure 4 cm in the compass and I'll draw it. If I am asked to draw for 5 cm, it will be slightly bigger, okay. So this is also very easy. Next, 4, all right angles are equal to one another, means each and every right angle are equal to one another. So there is no such like difficult thing to understand here, but I think this number 5 is very important, okay. So here in question number 5 we have, if a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side in which the sums of angles is less than 180 degree. So I will just explain it through a figure, okay. Suppose there are two straight lines, see, suppose this. Now one straight line is falling on it. So how many interior angles will it produce? It will produce 4 interior angles, as I already told you in the previous class, that is class 8. This 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 interior angles, right? Isn't it? So these two are called alternate angles, alternate interior angles. These two are called alternate interior angles, isn't it? But here what the postulate is saying is that now we will consider the interior angles on the same side, means corresponding interior angles. Okay, consecutive interior angles, this two and this two on the same side of this line. Okay, so of this line, the same side of this line means on the left hand side, on the right hand side. So we will consider two interior angles on the left hand side, that is 1 and 4, angle 1 and angle 4, and we will consider another angle 2 and angle 3. So if produced indefinitely, meet on that side in which the sum of angles is less than 180 degree. Means if I try to extend this line, so on which side it will meet? It will be decided. It will meet on that side in which the sum of these two angles, and if you find the sum of these two angles, on which side the sum is less than 180 degree, on that side these two lines will meet. So if you see this figure like this, so obviously angle 1 is acute. Angle 1 is acute, right? Similarly, if you see angle 4 is also acute. Just by looking also I can say, right? But if you see like this, okay, so you can see angle 3 is what? It is angle 3 is I can say it is angle, let me say angle 2 first. Angle 2 is what? Obtuse, isn't it? Similarly, angle 3 is what? Angle 3 is also obtuse. Okay, now if I add means angle 4 is acute, angle 1 is acute, and angle 1 is acute, means it is also less than 90. It is also less than 90, isn't it? Is it? So if it is less than 90 and it is also less than 90, then the sum will obviously be less than 180 degree, isn't it? But here in this case, angle 2 is obtuse, means it is greater than 90. Angle 3 is also obtuse, means it is also greater than 90. So both the angles are if greater than 90, then if I add, it will be obviously greater than 180 degree, right? So on which side will it meet? It will meet on the side where we have angle 1 and angle 4, means this side, because the sum here is less than 180. Okay, so this is the only thing. So not too hard. Okay, so you just go through it. I want you to memorize this 5 postulates of Euclid. Okay, so what is your task? Your task is to memorize 5 postulates of Euclid. So this you can consider it as your homework. Okay, so you have to memorize all this and also the meaning for this one. Okay, so with this chapter will not do this much sums. Okay, because whichever sum we'll do in this chapter is there in another chapter also, that is in lines and angles. Okay, so we'll do the sums in that chapter only. So from here you just memorize Euclid's 5 postulates. Okay, that's it. So in the next chapter we'll start with the in the next class we'll start with the new chapter. Okay.